Alrighty, guys. What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. I guess it just turned Sunday here in the Eastern time zone. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Glad to be back here for another round of coverage. I decided I'm going to do nighttime coverage today because I figured there's probably not going to be a lot of people that's going to be on live streaming this at night. So I always want somebody to be live to cover these events for you. So I'm going to be here for a little bit tonight. Like I said, everybody, I hope everyone's doing good. Let's go ahead and see what we got here today. Or tonight, I should say. We have Damien, we have, let's see, Fanta, we have SPC, we have Landon, we have Scott, we got ourselves Tiffany, we got Railfan, we have, let's see, Rylan, we got Pat, Susie, Kathy, Kim, Misty, and everybody else who is here, but it's not in the chat. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. So we do got ourselves a pretty nasty storm. We're going to go ahead and hop over here to the 2-cam display here. We got a pretty nasty storm ongoing right now out there in Kansas. I'm actually going to change the background color here. We're going to change it back to gray. But yeah, we got ourselves a really nasty storm. We've already seen winds. Get this. We've already seen damaging winds reported over or right at 100 miles an hour today. Out there in Colorado, we had a report earlier. I believe in northeastern Colorado is where it was. And we actually recently just had another report here of 93 miles an hour out there, kind of towards like western Kansas, you guys can see. 93 mile per hour wind gusts reported out there towards Alamanta, which is in western Kansas here. Absolutely incredible. And this is actually heading right towards Dodge City. So if you have any folks that's in Dodge City, Kansas, that is, you definitely want to watch this one because it's actually warned for 90 mile per hour wind gusts and golf ball hail. So not only are we seeing 90 mile an hour winds with this storm, but we're also seeing the potential for golf ball hail, which is just absolutely crazy. We've had a lot of other strong reports here out there by Garden City. Shingles blown off of roofs, apparently. We've had 80 mile per hour wind gusts reported out there near Garden City, as well as another 72 just to the east of Garden City. Here out there by Johnson, we had 3-inch diameter branches reported down. So there is a lot of damage going on with these storms here. And like I was mentioning earlier, guys, we actually did have a wind report up to 100 miles an hour. Let's see here, see if I can find it. I think it was up in northeastern, I want to say northeastern Colorado. I'm not entirely positive on that. It was somewhere in eastern Colorado. Oh, there's a 97 right there. Wow. Let's see here, 60. That's crazy. So we've had some really strong winds today. And that's going to potentially continue on for the next little bit. Like I was just saying, a bit of a heads up for Dodge City if you know anybody out there in Kansas. Dodge City is about to get hit pretty good here in the next, probably the next 15 minutes or so. So a bit of a heads up for you guys. We also have a bit of severe weather going on down here in Missouri as well, actually. We're going to hop over to Paducah. Going to hop to the Paducah radar here, and we're going to see what's going on. Up in southeastern Missouri, we got ourselves a group of severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for D'Arc, as well as Annapolis. We also got ourselves Sabula. We also have Piedmont, Patterson, Lodi, in Coldwater, Mill Springs area. This is in effect just for 60 mile an hour wind gusts, kind of a lower end severe thunderstorm warning. But we are seeing a potential for some damaging wind gusts out there. Also, quite a bit activity out there regarding flooding out there towards like southern Missouri. We actually got Springfield, Missouri currently experiencing some flooding out there. Apparently we have a pretty nasty flood warning in effect. Between 2 and 4 inches of rain has fallen with an additional amount. Hold on a minute. Sorry, expected rainfall rates, my bad, is between 1.5 to 2.5 inches per hour. So pretty high rainfall rates out there. But yeah, so like I was saying, already 2 to 4 inches of rain has been reported out there by Springfield, Missouri. They're going to continue to see a bit more rain as, there is still some more storms around the area, so it's not quite done yet. So just a bit of a heads up there for my Springfield folks. Currently no severe warnings right now out there in that set of storms near Springfield, but there is that flash flood warning in effect. So if you're in an area that's prone to flooding out there near Springfield, just a bit of a heads up for you guys out there. Let's see, hello from Arkansas. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see, what's up, Susie? What's up, Misty? Hope you're doing good, guys. Blessed one. Hope you're doing all right. Anything with Springfield? Is that Springfield, Missouri? Yeah, so just that flooding we're watching right now. No current severe warnings or anything like that in effect. So as of now, we're good. Just if you're in a flood-prone area, that's an area that's prone to flooding, just a bit of a heads up for you guys because, well, there's a bit of flooding that's ongoing out there. Anyways, but yeah, hopping back over here to southwestern Kansas. Like I said, y'all, if you're just tuning in here, we got ourselves a really nasty storm going on out there, heading right towards Dodge City, Kansas. And we are seeing this warning in effect here for 90 mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as golf ball hail. And we actually did have reports of 93 mile-per-hour winds reported on that storm. You can actually see out there near Alamota, I think it was, near Alamota is where that was reported. This is in Lane County, Kansas. Actually, you know what? There's two of them. I just now realized there's another one out there here towards Calvesta. Holy cow! I did not know there was two of them. Let's see here. This one's for Finney County, Kansas. Okay, so both both Lane and Finney County, Kansas, has reported winds 93 miles an hour. Wow, that is very, very strong. Let's hop to velocity here. Let's take a look at that. So, wow, yeah, I mean, you can obviously see where those really strong winds are at. And like I said, that's actually heading right towards Dodge City, Kansas. So if you know anybody in Dodge City, now would be a great time to let them know to be prepared for the storm. Dodge City is currently on the outskirt of the warning there. Dodge City is not really under the warning right now, but eventually this will likely carry over to include Dodge City here in the future. Wouldn't be surprised if we got a warning for Dodge City here soon, just considering how close the storm already is. Just consider this a bit of a heads up for Dodge City. Be ready to go away from windows. Actually, I would go ahead and recommend it if I was you. If you live in Dodge City, I would recommend to be away from windows. Honestly, I'd recommend maybe even go into the central interior portion of your home just to provide yourself a bit of protection. Because like I said, these winds are not something to mess around with. These are some really destructive winds, like tornadic-like wind speeds. Which could obviously cause a bit of damage. Like I said, if you're in a mobile home or a trailer, that's honestly, I would try to find a more sturdier place to go because trailers, some of them are not really meant to withstand winds like this. So if you're in a trailer, I would try to find a more sturdier structure while you still have time before the storm gets there. Just for your protection. Obviously it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm looking out for you guys. I don't want y'all to get injured by these storms here. So if you could find maybe a house, maybe a friend's house or something you can quickly go to. I mean, this thing's right up on your doorstep here. But yeah, so like I was saying, 90 mile an hour winds, and on top of that, also golf ball hail too. So we're seeing wind-driven golf ball hail, which is absolutely crazy. Let's see here. Weather has been outrageous this year. It really has. I'm in Middle Tennessee. We ain't got a clue on how it's going to be some days. Weather app says sunny, but if you look outside, it's cloudy. Interesting. Yeah, those weather apps are a little interesting sometimes. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and hop y'all over here to the SPC, Storm Prediction Center's outlook here for today. I did not mention that yet, but we're going to mention that now. Let me go ahead and, actually, it's already, we're just going to go full screen here. Let's go ahead and bring this over here, y'all. So, SPC, the risk we have tonight is an enhanced risk, a level 3 threat out there in east central Colorado. Also included like central, kind of western Kansas here with that level 3 threat. Now the good news is that tornadoes is pretty minimal. We're not expecting any violent tornadoes or anything like that. But we are seeing, a small chance for a couple isolated tornadoes out there across the green areas, such as central southern Missouri, a little sliver up there in northern Arkansas potentially, like central and southern Kansas, and like I said, yeah, east central portions here of Colorado is going to be in that 2% risk out there for a couple isolated tornadoes. So a bit of a heads up for you. Now, when it comes to damaging winds, that's where it really gets you. And that's the reason why we actually have that enhanced risk for today. Is for those damaging winds, actually partially, while we have an enhanced risk. So we have a 30% SIG risk out there in eastern Colorado and a lot of central, kind of western Kansas here. That is where we are seeing the potential of 90-plus mile-an-hour winds here today. SPC says the maximum winds are going to be anywhere from 75 to 85 miles an hour, but we've already seen winds up to 100 miles an hour and several reports of 90 plus. So we're already past that threshold at this point. We've already seen some really nasty winds out there. Oh, guys, I got some new information. Okay, here it is. Dodge City, y'all, is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. This is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So they did downgrade it 10 mile an hour, but it's still a very, very strong storm. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter hail. So we're really looking out there for that winds. But yeah, like I was saying, Dodge City is now included in that severe thunderstorm warning. So if you know anybody in Dodge City, honestly, I'd recommend, like I was saying, I would even recommend going to your safe spot in a storm like this, considering how strong these winds are. They are definitely something you do not want to mess around with. So this also does include areas like Ford, out there by Kingsdown in western Kansas, also Buckland, Bloom. We got Windhorst, we got Bellefonte, we got Spearville, Hanston, and Jetmore. You guys are inside of that new severe thunderstorm warning, and they actually, I believe, let's see here. Okay, yeah, so that's a new warning that's in effect for those regions there. That's actually north of Mineola, is where that current severe thunderstorm warning is. So once again, heads up to you guys out there. Springfield is not under any severe thunderstorm warnings, but Springfield does have a flash flood warning in effect out there. So if you're in Springfield, Missouri, a bit of a heads up for you. We got a lot of a lot of scattered thunderstorms around you right now, and they are going to be increasing those rain totals. Like I said, we were talking rainfall rates of around 1.5 to 2.5 inches per hour ongoing right now. So when it comes to it, yeah, if you're in a flood-prone area out there, I would highly recommend that you get to honestly get above ground. I mean, if you're in a flood-prone area, if your area is prone to flooding, if you get a lot of flooding going on, that could be a bit of a problem for you. So just a bit of a heads up for y'all. Yeah, we're gonna hop y'all over here to the infrared view. Look at this satellite. It's actually pretty wild looking. A lot of really strong convective plumes. You can actually see here those black areas. See those little black spots that pop up there? Those are likely your overshooting tops, where those really strong updrafts are, and you potentially could see some hail in some of those regions there. If I hop you back over here to the main radar here, and we hop over to max expected hail size, you can actually see we have potentially a bit of a hail core. Let's see here. Out there near Burdett, this radar is estimating about 2.7 inches in diameter. However, the warning here is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter hail. So, yeah, currently I wouldn't expect, honestly, to see hail up to that. I think that's just radar being radar. But yeah, so there is a potential for some hail out of it, but right now we're expecting about quarter-size hail out of it. Let's see here. 80 is still destructive. It is, yes. 80 is still a big, like I said, still a big concern for those areas. Like I was mentioning there, Dodge City, Kansas, guys, if you're just tuning in here, we are now under the warning here for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as quarter-size hail. It's a radar-indicated threat. So basically, radar is saying, hey, there's some really strong winds in this storm here. It actually was previously observed by weather stations, or actually the public. I don't know how they got their readings here, but there was 2 reports out of that storm that we did get 93-mile-per-hour wind gusts on both of those reports there. So we are talking like hurricane force winds out of this line of storms here, which is absolutely crazy. Let's see here. How's Southeast Texas? There ain't nothing going on in Southeast Texas right now. It's pretty clear. A lot of the problems here right now is going to be in the Central Plains and the Midwest. Not really much for Texas. Let's see here. Try to get to this. All these comments here. Let's see here. Just making sure I didn't miss any comments here. Okay. Good night, Katie. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. But anyways, yeah, so there's a lot of strong reports. Actually, look at this. We have an 80-mile-an-hour wind report out there near Garden City, 72 to the east of Garden City. It looks like it's actually getting stronger because those winds are reporting heavier the more we get closer to the storm. So that's saying that we are likely seeing some stronger winds out here with this storm here. It's really not showing any signs of weakening at the moment. Very, very strong storm. If you look at velocity, you can really see those bright colors there, representing where we do have ourselves some pretty high velocities, basically showing that, yeah, there's some really strong winds. And like I was mentioning, guys, this thing's coming right up on Dodge City right now. So Dodge City, Kansas, like I said, this is kind of your last call. Bit of a heads up for you guys. Make sure you're in your safe spot. Like I said, I would definitely recommend it, considering we're seeing potentially 80-mile-an-hour winds on this storm here. Dodge City is about to get hit pretty good. So just a bit of a heads up. If you know anybody who lives out there, give them a call, give them shoot them a text or something. Just let them know that there is some severe weather. Maybe a neighbor, maybe a family member, maybe a friend. I mean, just if you know anybody in the Dodge City area, just give them a heads up because, like I said, these storms are no joke. These storms you definitely do not want to mess around with because they are definitely capable, of producing some pretty nasty winds. And on top of that, there's actually a bit of nasty hail too. We are seeing potential hail. Well, actually, they did downgrade that. The back warning still has golf ball hail on it, but the new warning they issued for Dodge City has quarter hail. So it does look like that hail threat might have minimized a little bit. But we are definitely still seeing those strong winds with that ongoing there. They did just update the polygon on the back warning there. They no longer include Sublet or Satana. Those areas are no longer included in that severe thunderstorm warning, so you guys are good to come out of your shelters if you're in your shelters out there. I would definitely recommend it with 90-mile-an-hour winds. That's something that you really just don't want to take lightly because those are very, very strong. So take a look out here towards Missouri. We got a couple severe storms going on out here as well. They actually just issued a severe warning south of Springfield. This is not for Springfield, but this is just to the south, kind of out there by Fremont Hills towards Highlandville. Let's see here, Spokane, I think it is. We have Saddlebrook. We got ourselves Garrison, Chadwick. This also includes Sparta, Ozark. Let's see, Nixa. Did I already mention Fremont Hills? I think I did. But yeah, Fremont Hills is included in that warning there too. This is just a kind of a minimal severe thunderstorm warning here. This is just for the potential, basically just 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter hail. So kind of a lower end severe warning. Definitely not anything to compared to those storms out in Kansas right now. These ones are a little bit more weaker. Same thing in southeastern Missouri. We got a warning out by Greenville, out there towards, let's see, Williamsville, Mill Springs area. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter hail on that one as well. And up here in northeastern Arkansas, we got ourselves another warning. Would you believe it or not? Out there towards Success, towards Corning, Nobel. Let's see here, Stonewall. We have Lafayette, I think it is. We have Delaplane, Peach Orchard, Boydsville, Greenway, Rector, and McDougall, I think it is, McDougall. You guys are also in that warning here. This one's just for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Penny Hail too, but Penny Hail's not considered severe overall, so nothing crazy there. We do got some reports, though. Several large tree limbs were reported down on Highway, was that Highway C? That's interesting. That's out there in Douglas County, Missouri. We got another report out there west of West Plains. Large tree was reported down on Highway CC, whatever that means. From an emergency manager reported that 4 miles northeast of Pottersville in Howell County, Missouri. When will Wichita, Kansas see storms? So Wichita, there's actually a few storms. Just hop back over to my other radar here. So as you can tell, so there's Wichita right here. There's a few storms to the north. Let me bring up the models real quickly. I'm curious to see what actually have a new model run coming through right now, so that'll be good. So let's go ahead and hop y'all over here to the models for a minute. So whenever it comes to it, out there towards the region, it's going to be a little bit, models are hinting at least probably the next 2 or so hours, at least 2+ hours away from you being hit. So you're going to get hit pretty early overall. So out there in Wichita, models suggest around 07 Zulu, which it's 04 Zulu right now, so that's at least another 3 hours or so. So yeah, you got a couple hours before I think those storms are going to impact your region. But yeah, right now they are kind of in western Kansas. They are moving eastward, and these storms are moving east here. Right around, let's see here, moving east at 35 miles an hour. So they're not super fast-moving storms, but they're moving though. They are moving. They're not stationary, so they are moving. Let's see here. Yep. So still the same reports coming through here. But yeah, so probably anywhere from 2 to 4 hours from now is probably when you're going to get those storms. We do, like I said, we do have a little bit of storms to the north of you. These guys are not a problem right now. These guys are just, just normal thunderstorms. They aren't severe currently. It's the ones that are right here on the western side of that little weird line there. That's where the big ones are at. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, heads up towards Dodge City, guys. Once again, if you know anybody in Dodge City, give them a call, give them a text right now, because this thing's right up on your doorstep. This thing is literally moving into Dodge City as we are currently talking. So Dodge City, like I said, you guys are expected to see the potential of 80-mile-an-hour winds. Considering this storm here has some really strong winds, and they actually just issued a flash flood warning on that cell. Just north of Dodge City, this is out there by kind of west, actually, towards Cimarron. We have Ingalls, I think it is. We also have Jetmore and Hanston. You guys also Burdett as well. This is in effect here. We are talking 1.5 to 2 inches of rain has fallen, with additional amounts up to 1 to 2 inches possible. So we're talking anywhere from 2.5 to 4 inches of rain being possible across those regions I just listed. So that's that. Let's see here. Take a look here. Will Lebanon, Missouri get any hail? So let's see here. Let me hop on back over here. So there is a hail threat, yes, in Missouri today. So if you're out there in kind of central southern Missouri, here, let me go ahead and show you all the SPC again. Actually, I'll bring it over here to you guys. So here's the hail threat today. There's not any significant hail expected out in Missouri. If you live in the central and southern side of the state, that is where we have the potential for some hail. Now, the hail size out in these areas is going to be ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Meanwhile, these out here, out there like in eastern Colorado, which I believe most of that's already done with. But yeah, eastern Colorado and like western Kansas, that is where we have that threat out there for like 2 inches in diameter and larger overall. But yeah, like I said, it does seem like that hail threat has subsided a little bit. But yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But yeah, so not a super big threat for hail in Missouri. There is a possibility for hail, but you know it's not going to be the main problem. The main issue I think is going to be between hail and damaging winds. I think that's kind of Missouri's main issue. But like I said, nothing significant. So that is good. Anyways, let's see. What's up, Catman? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Justin says clear for a while here in Indiana. Hope all are having a good night. You too, Justin. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Yeah, we don't have anything going on in Indiana. A couple thunderstorms possible in western Indiana, but yeah, nothing severe. Will Kansas City get severe weather tonight? So Kansas City is barely in that risk. As you can see right there, there's Kansas City. So we're right on the edge of that marginal risk today. So it's possible we could get an isolated severe storm or two, but your chances aren't the great. Honestly, not that great. Let's see. We just got a new severe warning south of Dodge City. This now includes Mineola. Let's see here. This is out there, once again, for Mineola. This one's just for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Just stay away from windows, and you should be good. Yeah, so 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. There is a possibility for nickel-size hail, too, but that's not considered severe. So to be considered a severe thunderstorm, you need to have winds 58 miles an hour or more. Either 58 mile an hour or more, or basically quarter-size hail or larger. So 58 mile an hour winds or more, quarter-size hail or larger is considered a severe thunderstorm. Obviously, a tornado would be considered a severe thunderstorm too. So, but yeah, so that is kind of what we're looking out there for. But yeah, nickel-size hail is 0.88 inches, not 1 inch. So that's not in that threshold of severity. But yeah, what makes that severe is those winds. Let's see here. What's up, Brooklyn? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, so once again, everybody heads up. Dodge City, you guys are getting it right now. Storm is definitely pretty strong out there. Like I was saying, Dodge City is under a severe thunderstorm warning for 80-mile-an-hour winds. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as quarter-size hail is a possibility. So just a bit of a heads up for my folks out there in Dodge City, as we are expecting some really, really strong winds. Like I was saying, we've already had 2 reports out there. Basically here of 93 mile-per-hour wind gusts has been reported out there. We've had another one of 72 just east of Garden City. So, I mean, yeah, we're well over 70 mile-an-hour winds on the storm here. And that back warning there is, they did downgrade it, but it was warned for 90 mile-an-hour winds earlier. As, once again, we did have 2 reports of 90 mile-an-hour winds, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Catman, dude. Category 1 member for 10 months. I appreciate it, man. Saying glad to be a part of this wonderful team. Hope your day has been great, man. Love this channel. Can't wait to see it grow more. Go mod team. Thanks, Catman. I appreciate that, dude. Like I said, any support, greatly appreciated. Really helps me out. Helps keep us rolling. So I really deeply appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much, Catman. You are awesome, dude. Anyways, let's take a minute to hop back over to Missouri. Don't want to leave you guys out there because we do have a little bit of storm activity out here as well. Not as crazy as Kansas, though, so that's good. We do have ourselves 3 severe thunderstorm warnings. We have one up in southwestern Missouri out by Ozark. This includes Highlandville, Nixa, Chadwick. This includes Garrison, Saddlebrook, and Spokane. Spokane, I think it is. 60-mile-an-hour wind, quarter-size hail south of Springfield. Stay away from windows. Should be good. We have another warning up in southeastern Missouri out by Greenville, Sylvia. We have, Silva, not Sylvia, my bad. Silva, out there by Williamsville, Mill Spring. This is a warning here for 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter hail. And of course, we have another warning. Actually, this one's up in northeastern Arkansas, out there towards Nobel. We have Corning, Success. We have Boydsville, Peach Orchard, Delaplane, Lafay, Rector, and Greenway. You guys are in that warning there for penny hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So yeah, just a concern for some gusty winds out there, really. So that is that's what's going on as of right now out there towards Missouri and Arkansas. But most of the nasty ones right now are up here in actually in Kansas. So let's hop on back over here. We're gonna do a velocity check here. That radar is right up on that there. Yeah, you can see all those brighter colors here. That's basically, radar is still detecting some really strong winds in this area here. So like I was saying, with the storm here, we are talking 80-mile-an-hour winds. Like I said, this thing's going right through Dodge City right now. So Dodge City is currently getting impacted by this. Let's see. I'm camping in Hardy, Arkansas. How are we looking? Let's see here. Let me look at that. Hardy, Arkansas. You're in a slight risk here. You're good right now. There's a warning to your east. You got a little bit of storms near you right now. These guys, the one that, okay, so where you're at, it's not currently severe, but east of you, that is severe. So a couple severe thunderstorms possible tonight, but as of right now, it's nothing to worry about. Just kind of a normal thunderstorm heading through your region right now. Ponderosa, the new house is doing good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. All right, so let's see here. So I'm a little curious here. So we got a little bit of storms actually starting to kind of pull up here. You see that? Ahead of that main wind driving storm there. So we got ourselves this big guy. This is the one that's causing all those winds, and we actually have a bit of storm activity starting to develop. Let's see here, just southeast of Dodge City. I'm definitely curious to see how that's going to affect the storm. Typically, when you have storms that kind of invade like that, it could be problematic to the storm's organization, which could be a good sign. And maybe weakening these storms earlier, I mean, it could do nothing at all. It's also a possibility. So we'll have to wait and see how that kind of plays out there. Let's see here. Will says, thanks, man. You're very welcome, Will. No problem, dude. Glad to help out. Yeah, especially with camping, obviously a little more vulnerable when camping with weather. So, of course, I'm glad to help out, my friend. Okay, so once again, everybody, we're going to go over this warning here in Dodge City. So if you know anybody out in these areas, western Kansas, heads up. So Dodge City, we got a severe warning in place for Spearville. We have, let's see here, Windhurst. We got ourselves, let's see here, Buckland. We have Kingstown. We have Ford. We have Bloom. Let's see, Ensign. You guys, let's see, Jetmore and, I already said Hanson. So you guys are in that warning. They actually just canceled that back one. We'll go over that in a second. But yeah, you guys are under a severe warning here for, let's see, 80-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. So we are definitely seeing some really destructive winds on that storm. This guy is moving east at 35, so heads up to you. Eventually, the models do have that storm working its way towards Wichita. So Wichita down in time, we were actually looking at the models, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours from now is kind of when those storms are expected to be in that general area. So that'll be what? So it's 11:30 now. So what would that be? Like maybe 2 o'clock or so, 2 a.m. maybe, roughly around that time. So yeah, expect some pretty late thunderstorm, or I should say pretty early thunderstorm activity near Wichita, because it is heading your way. It is heading your way. Like I was saying, moving east at 35. It's not moving super fast, but this will give you enough time to prepare for it in Wichita. So honestly, just being precautious, guys. If you live out in Wichita, if you know nobody out there, it wouldn't hurt to bring in any loose objects that's outside. Maybe you have something on your porch or something that could easily be blown around. recommended that you would, just pick those items up, put them indoors until the storm is passed, and then put them back out tomorrow. Just so you don't lose your property, and just so you don't risk your property going in other people's yards and stuff, which could cause damage. So just looking out for you. Just sometimes a lot of people don't think about that stuff, but that would be recommended if you're out there by Wichita. I feel like the winds aren't going to be as bad out by Wichita, but there is still that threat. If we hop back over here to the SPC outlook regarding the winds, you can see there is no hatch risk for Wichita. So basically meaning that those winds are going to be weaker by the time, more than likely they're going to be weaker by the time that storm system works its way towards that region. So the winds will probably be between 60 and 70 mile an hour winds in terms of gusts out there by the time it reaches that general area. It's really that central and western side right here where that netting is where we really got to watch out for those winds. And like I said, the storms right now, the storms are kind of right in this area right now. So we're already getting well through this this big wind risk. So we have just probably another 100 miles or so to move through before that wind threat could die down a bit. That hatch risk here. Let me actually bring up this one here so I can actually pull this up. Here, let's see. We'll bring up our SPC wind threat here. That we can overlay the storms. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, so with the storms right now, you can kind of see where they're at. So these guys, and there's the overall hatch risk, that black outline. So the storms are already on the eastern side of that risk, and like I said, these guys are moving to the east here. But like I was saying, yeah, Wichita there, you guys are not in that hatch risk. You're not far from it. So once again, those winds are going to be a little bit weaker from what it looks like, which is definitely, will definitely be good news. But there still is going to be the potential for some damaging winds in that general area. Anyways, let's see here. So, yeah, we got ourselves also a severe warning here south of Dodge City out there towards Meade. See here, Fowler. We got ourselves Mineola and Plains. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail, so heads up for you guys. Let's see here. Why does that warning look like a space shuttle? Which one? What? Which one are you talking about? Anyways, let's see here. Servant says any danger for 67749. Let me look real quickly. 749. Ben Oberlin. Okay, so you are in the risk for severe weather today, but honestly, I don't see much happening. Personally, I don't think you're going to have any problems tonight. I think a lot of the activity or a lot of the threat has already moved out of your area. Yeah, plus models, they really don't show anything else happening after this. So let's see here. Got the 03 Zulu. So this is our latest HRRR run. So you can kind of see here. So right there, that's Wichita right there. In your general area up in the northwestern kind of side. From now on, I mean, you might still see a little bit of rain, but it's probably going to be more just light, moderate rainfall. I don't think it's going to be anything too concerning or anything alarming, really. So I think you're good, personally. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, y'all, they did just back up some warnings here. The backer warnings here out there towards Ness City, out there towards, let's see, Montezuma. We also have Copeland. You guys are no longer under a severe thunderstorm warning. You guys are good. So yeah, we're just watching, these three right now. We actually just had another wind report come through. 65-mile-per-hour winds was reported out there by Cimarron, I think it is. Let's see, this was reported at 4:05 UTC. This was 30 minutes ago. We're just now getting the report, though. This was in Gray County, Kansas, out there by, like I said, Cimarron. So you guys did get some reports of winds in that severe threshold. Now, Dodge City is currently, not dodging this one, tell you that. They're definitely getting hit pretty good right now. Like I said, we are seeing some really, really strong winds on the velocity there. But wow, look at that. Look at those winds on the backside there. We are seeing those winds, like I was saying, up to 80-mile-an-hour winds. The warning there is for 80. This storm did have the history of producing 90, though. Had 93, 2 reports of 93-mile-an-hour winds reported out there. Let's see, we've got a new mesoscale discussion coming up here. Let's see here. Oh, it's nothing new. They're not considering a watch or anything. Just a little bit of an update. to the current watch we already have. But anyways, but yeah, so those winds are really picking up there, especially as that storm is moving away from that radar site. You can really see how those velocities are increasing. And that's heading right there towards Ford. So Ford, Kansas. Once again, this is kind of southwestern Kansas. So here's Kansas, southwestern side. Out there by, let's see here, Meade. We have Fowler. Let's see here, Mineola. You guys are under a severe warning as well for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. But for the big one here, like I was saying, yeah, Kingsdown, Buckland, Ford. Let's see here, Windhorst. We have Spearville and Bellefonte. You guys are kind of getting ready to get hit by some pretty strong winds. So just heads up. I think Dodge City has probably seen some of their strongest winds if they're not experiencing it still. Yeah, Dodge City just took a big hit there. Curious to see what that airport weather station is going to show us, because we do have a mesonet out there. Let's see here. It looks like 22 knot wind barbs. That's what the gusting 22 knots. So that's really not that fast. But yeah, I don't think that's updated yet. So we'll see what that Dodge City report is going to be. So we'll definitely keep a close eye on that. Anyways, y'all, let's hop on back over to Missouri for a minute. Actually, we got a new warning. Look at that. New warning just got issued a little bit ago. Sorry, I didn't mention it. We've been focusing a lot on Kansas. We need to focus a little more on Missouri here. But yeah, the good news is that these storms are kind of very low-end severe. They're right on the threshold between a strong and a severe thunderstorm. So these ones are currently, low-end severe storms. All these guys are warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there, the yellow polygons. These are severe thunderstorm warnings. So we have ourselves like Rogersville included. We have Sparta. We have Chadwick. Now, this is just southeast of Springfield here overall. Servant, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Big thank you, Servant. Thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated, and that does go a long way of helping us. So thank you so much, Servant. That's awesome. Deeply appreciated. Thanks so much, man. Let's hop over here to Memphis radar for a minute. Get a closer look at those northeastern Arkansas storms here. So let's take a look at that. Let's see. So we got a warning up in northeast Arkansas. This is for Noble, Peach Orchard, Delaplane, Stonewall. We have Boydesville. I'm gonna throw on the shades here, not just to look cool, but like I said, I have an eye condition. If I stare at monitors too long, it hurts my eyes really bad, and sunglasses help. So, but anyways, but yeah, we have Greenway, we got Boydesville, we got Corning, Noble, Peach Orchard, Delaplane, Success. See Dado, I think it is. We have Stonewall, and let's see here. This is Lafayette, I think it is. Not too sure on that. Y'all know how to say that? Lafe, Lafayette. Not entirely sure. But yeah, so 60-mile-an-hour winds, penny hail on that possibly. So just look out there for that. Anyways, hopping back over to the big ones here. So yeah, this storm right now, you can see that line of winds that is coming right up on Ford and Kingsdown in southwestern Kansas. What the heck? Look at that. They just issued a flash flood warning just for Dodge City. They literally just put a box around Dodge City here. Well, there you go. So if you're in Dodge City, Kansas, and if you're prone to flooding, you are now under a flash flood warning here. Rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches an hour. So, yeah. So if you are in Dodge City, Kansas, and if you're prone to flooding, if your property is prone to flooding and has issues with flooding, just know you have a flash flood warning. And when it comes to it, then, yeah, just keep an eye on that. Get some blue light glasses. I've heard about those, actually. Blue light glass. I heard that they, my glasses are crooked. I heard that those things work pretty good, though. I haven't tried them, so maybe that would help my situation here. But anyways, we also got reports of flooding to Imping report out there by Ingalls, just west of Cimarron. So there's already a bit of flooding going on with this storm here. But like I said, yeah, you can see as that storm is passing through that radar site there through Dodge City, you can really see those strong velocities out there. Hold on a minute. I don't think that's anything. It was a little suspicious looking for a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's rotation. I don't think it is. We'll keep an eye on it, though, obviously, just to watch it. We'll see how that plays out. But There is no, I don't even think this has a tour possible tag on that severe warning, does it? It does not. Okay. Also, got good news too. So for that storm in Dodge City, they actually downgraded the winds from 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts to now 70. So we're now down to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. Let's see here. Did I miss any warnings? Yeah, we got quite a few of them. Actually, we just got a new one that got issued here. Let's hop back to Arkansas. Yeah, new warning just got issued between Missouri and Arkansas. Northeastern Arkansas by Jonesboro. Paragould, let's see, Hornersville, my bad. Lake City, we have Montet, we have Kinnett, let's see here, Wardell, we have Holcomb and Campbell, also St. Francis here. We got a severe warning in place here for 60-mile-an-hour winds in Penny-Hale. So, like I said, just a gusty wind concern. Like I said, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are, you know, the lower end of that severe spectrum. So, like I said, just stay away from windows in a warning like that, and you should be pretty good. Let's see here. All right, good night, Brooklyn. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. But yeah, we got a couple other storms up there. But all of these guys, all these warnings that are down here, these severe thunderstorm warnings are warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Like I said, the ones here near Springfield, just southeast of Springfield, Quarter Hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and then the ones down here in right on the borderline. So this is Missouri here. Quarter Hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And the ones for northeastern Arkansas, these ones are just for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 0.75 inch hail. Rylan, please don't spam in chat, dude. But Strong City, Kansas. Let's see here. Let me look at this. Yeah, you're good. You're good. There's a couple storms near right now, but these guys are not severe. Yeah, there's nothing severe on that northern tail. Not currently an issue. But you do have a slight risk today, so later on tonight there could be a possibility for a couple severe storms. We'll see. All right, so let's see here. So once again, everybody, Dodge City is now kind of pulling through. Now kind of pulling through that storm there. But I'd still recommend being away from windows currently out there by Dodge City. But yeah, a lot of the strong winds are now east of Dodge City. They're coming right up on Ford right now, Ford, Kansas. Also Kingstown, it's right up on you. Spearville, Bellefonte, Windhorst, and Buckland. You guys are in the immediate path of that line of winds there. Really got to be watching out there for those. Let's see here. Emporia, Kansas, why are the storms developing line? It's kind of a weird storm event. It is really interesting. Yeah, how these storms are developing there. You know, that's a really good question. Let me look at the models. Yeah, honestly, the models didn't even pick up on it looking like this, to be honest with you. Like, even the latest HRRR just has just this kind of big blob here, southwestern side. Let's see here. Jason says Southeast Tennessee. I don't think there's anything going on out there for you. Yeah, Southeast Tennessee is not under any concerns right now. Yeah, so back, actually here, we'll move on this back here. So this is today's convective outlook. This is the current outlook we have. So the dark green, yellow, and the orange areas, that is where we have a severe risk today. We even have a little risk out there in Oregon, I just now realized, and a little bit of northeastern portions of California. Look at that, a little marginal. Do got a 2% tornado risk today. Not a big tornado threat today, so that's good news. But still, like I said, kind of lower end tornadic activity today, so that's good. But an isolated tornado or two couldn't be ruled out. Damaging winds, got a 30 sig for basically 90+ mile-an-hour winds, which you've already seen, and the hail threat 30 sig. Out there in eastern portions of Colorado. But like I said, those storms have already basically moved out of that region. I mean, we got a few other little small thunder showers and some storms, but these ones are not a problem. Yeah, these guys are sub-severe. They are not a severe storm there. Let's see, my mic's picking up my fans pretty good. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, trying the best I can. Let's see here. What's up? Let's see, Maranatha? I have no idea how you say your name. I hope you're doing good, my friend. What's up, Roby? Hope you're doing all right. All right, so yeah, a little bit of an update on that set of storms up in Arkansas, northeast Arkansas, southeast Missouri. We do got ourselves a couple of storms rolling through out there. These guys are kind of low-end severe, but they are severe storms. We're talking basically 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're talking basically 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a concern out of these guys. So this does include like Poplar Bluff out there in southeastern Missouri towards Fisk, Dudley, and Puxico, I think it is. Also northeastern Arkansas. This is out there by Oak Grove Heights, Stonewall, Boydsville, Deering, Cache, Jonesboro is a big one. So you guys are in there for just 60-mile-an-hour winds. And then let's see here. And also southwestern Missouri, southwest Missouri out by Springfield. We are seeing we are seeing ourselves a couple of severe warnings out here. Same thing, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there by Garrison, Bradleyville, Thornfield, Long Run. Let's see here. Also Rogersville, I think it is. Yeah, Rogersville. So when it comes to it, like I said, just look out there for some gusty winds. Up to 60-mile-an-hour winds. But like I said, just stay away from windows and all should be fine. But yeah, there could be some mild inconveniences with those. Okay, so we got some new information on those Kansas storms. So that severe warning that was in effect for La Crosse, Rush Center, McCracken. Let's see here, Bazine, I think it is Bazine in Larned. You guys are no longer under a severe thunderstorm warning. There still is. Let's see here. Yeah, there still is a bit of activity going on out there regarding thunderstorm activity, but there's nothing like nothing severe anymore. So that's definitely good. Oh, here we go, y'all. There comes that report in from Kansas City, or sorry, Dodge City. My bad. Dodge City, Kansas is what I was trying to say. But yeah, we got 70-mile-an-hour winds reported as that line went through that airport there. You see it? There's Dodge City's airport, and there was 70-mile-an-hour winds reported out of that little mesonet out there. So there you go. Still is up to 70-mile-an-hour winds. Yep, there you go. 70-mile-an-hour winds at the Dodge City airport at 11:35 p.m. Central. Wow. Crazy. Is there anything going to be hitting southeast Iowa? No, not today. Southeast Iowa is not under any severe concerns, so you are good. See Larned. Oh, okay. Thank you. Like I said, sometimes I'm not like the best at some of these ones here. Oh, man. We just got an extension warning, y'all. East of Dodge City here. Got a severe warning out by Greensburg. Mullinville. We got let's see. How do you say that one? Offerly? Maybe. We have Kinsley. We have Lewis. And let's see here. Ashland. Protection. Is there really a place called Protection? That's interesting. Sitka and Ashland. New warning out there. That's for 70-mile-an-hour winds and pinning hail. So they did carry on that 70. What's up, Court? What's up, Rosie? My lights went out for a few hours last night after a big bang. Wow. Could have been a lightning strike hitting a transformer or something. Crazy. Someone on Twitter said it's not normal and it's hail falling from the sky. I just had hail the other day. It's pretty normal, especially in 2024. I mean, it's definitely pretty normal activity. Here, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all this here. Let me bring you all over here to the sat again. Look at the infrared. First of all, let's just focus on the one up here in Missouri. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that big puffs of convection, and you can actually see that there is still some new convection that just continues to form out there by Springfield, kind of like an inflow line there. Just continuous storm activity out there near Springfield. Now, like I said, Springfield currently does not have any severe thunderstorm warnings. There's a couple there towards southeastern Springfield, or southeast of Springfield, but not currently an issue. And then, of course, we work our way over to the bigger set of storms here out by western Kansas. Definitely Got some really rich convection happening out there that just crossed like through Dodge City and stuff like that. But it's definitely pretty interesting. Let's see. Did I see the damage northwest Arkansas? I did not. I did not, Roby. Just wanted to check in and see if Fort Madison, Iowa was going to get any bad storms anytime soon. So Iowa is not under any concern tonight. Here, let me hop y'all back over here. So for Iowa, we got no severe weather expected. Just a little thunderstorm risk in southern Iowa. So, you know, an isolated boom here and there possible, but nothing severe. Tomorrow, nothing severe, not even any booms expected. And same thing for Monday. I think we do have a 15% risk down in, Wednesday. We got a 15% risk out there. It's actually a northern threat, which is interesting. So coming up here, guys, on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So for north central Nebraska, the eastern Dakotas, and western Minnesota, we actually got a risk out there for some severe weather, organized severe weather expected on Wednesday. So we'll be live to cover that for you guys. Got a new warning up there north of Wichita out of that kind of weird line of storms. Let's see. So that includes Durham. This includes Tampa. Let's see, Ramona. We have Lehigh, Hillsboro, Marion. Let's see, Alline, I think it is. Lincolnville, Antelope, Heimer. Let's see, Cottonwood Falls. Let's see here, Clements, and Cedar Point. You guys are under a severe warning there for 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter hail. Kind of a low-end severe warning, but there is a bit of severe weather possible in that. Let's see here. Twitter is very interesting, yes. Let's see here. I'm from Wichita, Kansas. Next line of these big western storms. I'll be here watching. See, I'm not shy of the radar either. Gotcha. Yeah, Dylan. So it's probably going to be anywhere from maybe 1 to 3 hours before that storms get towards Wichita. Let me see about the new. Do they have the 04 Zulu coming out? They do. Okay, so we have a new model run that's rendering right now. It's not very informative because we only have one frame. So as the 04 Zulu model run comes through on the HRRR, we'll talk about it. Give you more of an updated timing. But from what it looks like here, let me just bring you over to the last run anyways. So from the 03 Zulu, so from the last model run, so there's Wichita right there. So it shows that kind of convection, those storms kind of impacting maybe around like 07 Zulu. For example, it's almost 05 Zulu. So that would be around 2 o'clock for your time, right around 2 o'clock for you. So that's what I would expect, maybe some storm activity. It's going to be early regardless. Basically earlier in the morning, tomorrow morning. So we will have to watch out for that. We'll keep an eye on it. The good news, like I was saying, though, is those storms, they are expected to weaken by the time they do reach Wichita. And honestly, it kind of already looks like they're starting to weaken a bit, which is good news. They're definitely not as strong as they were when we first started this live stream. Like I said earlier, whenever we started, we had like 90-mile-an-hour winds. We're down to 70 now, which is still pretty strong, of course, but it's definitely not as bad as like 90-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It's just pretty crazy. Let's see here. How is Madison? Oh, sorry. Okay. How's Madison, Kansas for tonight? Let me look at Madison real quickly. See what's going on. Madison, Kansas. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so we do got a slight risk. To your northwest, that's where that storms are at. So you're good for now. Although later on tonight, I would watch out. You're likely going to get some storms in the next couple of hours. And there is a potential that we could get an isolated severe storm or two. So keep an eye on it. The main problem is going to be for gusty winds, maybe some small hail. So we'll just have to look out for that. Anyways, let's do a little bit of an update, y'all. Up in let's see here, up there towards Missouri. Got a couple severe warnings out there. We're actually going to hop over to the Memphis radar because we got northeastern Arkansas as well as southeastern Missouri. that is in these warnings here. So let's see. We got Jonesboro. We got Brooklyn. We have Cardwell. This is actually Cardwell's in Missouri, very far southeastern Missouri. Let's see here. So we have Leechville. Is it? Yeah, Leechville. Monty. Sorry, I'm really butchering these names here. Lake City. And we got ourselves Campbell, Holcomb, St. Francis. Basically just a lot of northeastern Arkansas and extreme southeastern Missouri. For 60-mile winds. They actually upgraded the hail to ping pong ball hail for that one out there by Paragould. Interesting. Let's see here. Hey, Andrew. How's it going, man? It's been a while. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Catch you later. All right, sounds good. Thanks for joining. Rylan, don't be scared, man. It'll be all right. We'll get through this. I know storms are a little scary. Trust me, they definitely can be, but like I said, we'll get through it, man. The good news, like I was saying, is that the tornado threat is very minimal today. So there's not many tornadoes expected tonight. Basically just an isolated, just an isolated severe potential for a couple isolated tornadoes, I should say. So because overall, if we hop back over to the SPC, which I'll go ahead and bring y'all back over to. So for today, on the outlook, we've got ourselves at enhanced risk today, which the main concerns for hail and winds, with that 30 sig wind and hail threat. The hail threat is mostly over. Honestly, when it comes to it, that is pretty much done. Now, the wind threat, that's still going to carry on until it reaches right near Wichita. That's whenever that goes non-sig, meaning that the winds are expected to be a little weaker by the time it reaches the area towards Wichita, which is good news. Now, tornadoes, like I said, kind of a low end threat. Like I said, 2% risk. It's the lowest probability we can have for tornadoes. So that, an isolated tornado or two. I don't even think the winds would support anything significant either, which it's not. So even if we did get a tornado, more than likely it would be a brief spin up. What I mean by that is a quick tornado. Drops down, picks back up pretty quickly. And more than likely it would be weaker too. Not really a strong, no strong tornadoes expected. So it would be more on the lower scale, more than likely, if we did. And even then, like I said, the odds are not in super big favor. So I wouldn't worry about tornadoes, guys. Really wouldn't. I mean, like I said, if there's a tornado warning, we've been live about an hour here so far, and there hasn't been a single tornado warning. Knock on wood. I'm not trying to jinx anything here, but, so far we've had no tornado warnings. But we have had, like I said, some really strong winds, though. We've already seen 100-mile-an-hour winds reported up in eastern Colorado, as well as western Kansas. We had 2 reports of 93-mile-an-hour winds, a couple 70s, and I think 1 or 2 80s. So winds are pretty strong out there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, hurricane season. Yeah, it's going to be very active. We're already a lot warmer than we have been. Regarding our ocean temperatures, we are way, way above the line right now. We're basically already as warm as July with our ocean temperatures, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. How is Garnett, Kansas? Let's see here. Make sure I spell that right. Garnett. Garnett, Kansas. I think. Okay, so there is a possibility for a couple of isolated severe thunderstorms. So we could get, maybe a severe storm or two. It's possible. Now, right now, like I said, though, you're currently under no severe warnings. We got a storm to your west, which if I play the radar in motion here, yeah, you're pretty far away from it. There's a couple of showers developing near you, but as of now, no danger. Later on today, though, there could be a couple of severe storms, so we'll keep an eye on it. What's up, Pete? Hope you're doing good, man. Let's see here. 80 plus heading to Greensboro. So the warning, they actually did just upgrade that. Look at that. They got rid of the severe warning for Dodge City, guys. So for Dodge City, you guys are no longer under that severe warning. We did report 70-mile-an-hour winds out there, though. Actually, just got another report, too, south of that, out there by Bloom and Mineola. Let's see here. We got 67-mile-per-hour wind gusts reported. So definitely still some strong winds with this guy. But yeah, we got a warning in place still for southwestern portions here of Kansas, which includes Kinsley, let's see here, Offerly, I think it is, Windhorst, Ford, Buckland, let's see here, Mullinville, Greensburg, Kingsdown, Bloom, Ashland, see Protection, and see Sitka. You guys are in that warning there too. In which this is actually still warned for 70-mile-an-hour winds, so still possibly capable of producing those winds. What's up, Alex? Hope you're doing good, man. Let's see here. Got to start preparing for this possible inland hurricane for this season. Let's see here. So I don't know if you're talking about that one tropical system. Let's see here. So we had everybody's been watching this latest this tropical quote unquote system rolling through. We'll take a brief moment to talk about that real quickly. So we're going to be watching it. Florida needs to be on the lookout. I'm actually in Florida too, so us Floridians need to be paying attention to this. So there is a system going to be happening sometime kind of mid next week that could be driving a lot of rain for Florida. Now, the models have been a little aggressive. If I was to bring you over here to the blend of models, we'll get back into current severe weather in a second, guys. Just want to take a quick moment to talk about this. So, when it comes to it, let's see, I might need to... Oh, hold on a minute. Let's full screen this. This might make it a little better. There we go. That's a lot better. So, when it comes to, like, the blend of models, just blending a bunch of models together, we are talking a lot of rain. So this is basically between now and the 15th. There is a possibility we could see well over 7+ inches in Florida. So, like I said, for my folks that lives in Florida, this could be a bit of an issue for us. So a bit of a heads up. Definitely South and Central Florida has a really good shot at seeing some flooding, which I already believe the Climate Prediction Center has some flooding risk out there regarding that. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But anyways, let's hop on back over here. Just wanted to quickly mention that with you guys. That's something at some point and I wanted to mention with you guys overall. Okay, so a bit of an update towards Dodge City. We still got a flash flood warning in effect here for Dodge City. They literally just circled or squared out Dodge City there. So we got a bit of a flooding threat out there right now. Flooding concern in Dodge City. So Dodge City, Kansas, heads up to you guys. We are seeing... Let's see here. Rainfall rates of anywhere from 1 to 2 inches per hour. And so we've already seen a lot of precipitation. A lot of our rain, though, is pretty much mostly done. A lot of our heavy rain. That storm has pretty much just moved out of Dodge City at this point. It's now east of Dodge City. Let's see. Also got another flash flood warning out there by Jetmore and Hanson. Also Burdett and Roselle, I think it is. Roselle. Let's hop on back over here to, let's see here. We're going to hop on back over here to northeastern Arkansas. We got, see here, Rector. We have Paragould. We have Brooklyn, Jonesboro. You guys are under a severe warning up here in northeastern Arkansas with ping pong ball hail possible. So ping pong ball size hail as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible on that one. Also, if we hop back over here towards Springfield, Missouri, we got ourselves a set of severe thunderstorm warnings down there, just southeast of Springfield. Let's see here. Just southeast of Springfield, out there by, let's see, Thornville, Long Run, and Squires. I have no idea how you say that one. But yeah, that's southeast of Springfield. This is warned for nickel-size hail and in 60-mile-an-hour winds. So just basically a wind concern. Nickel-size hail is not anything crazy. Let's see, a new watch for Kansas. Did they issue a new watch? I don't think they issued a new one. Let me double check on that though. I don't even recall there being a mesoscale discussion talking about a new watch. Let me bring it up real quick. No. Yeah, no, there's no new watches or anything. Let's see here. If anywhere, there's no tornadoes. Yeah, no tornadoes right now. There is no tornado warnings. Right now, we're just watching a handful of severe thunderstorm warnings between Arkansas, Missouri, and Kansas. But yeah, no naders. Let's actually do a velocity check here. It does look like we might have a bit of a hook there, though. That could just be storm shape. Yeah, I don't see any velocities on that. Any, like, rotation, I should say. So, more than likely, it's just storm shape. Like I said, guys, tornado props today is actually pretty low. We just got a 2% risk out there. Which is, yeah, for these areas here. So, you know, like I said, we are seeing ourselves east portions of Colorado. I think a lot of that's over with, though. Kind of central southern Kansas, central southern Missouri, and like very, very, very far northern Arkansas. Like I said, potentially there we could see maybe an isolated tornado or two. And like I was saying, even then, it would be lower end, and probably a brief, weak tornado if we did get them. What about Winfield, Kansas? Let's see, I know Wellington's in a severe thunderstorm watch. Wonder if I'm going to have enough gas to jump over to Winfield, Kansas. Let me look. Let me look at that for you, my friend. Let's see, Winfield. Think you are good. Yeah, you're good for right now. There's no storms near you right now. You are in the slight risk, though. So I would keep an eye on later on this, I really should say later on this morning. So basically early this morning, there could be the potential for maybe a couple of strong to severe storms out there. The main concern is going to be just some gusty winds and maybe some small hail. Yeah, it's a possibility. Let's see. No, there was no tornado in Dodge City. Yeah, no tornadoes in Dodge City. But we did have some really strong winds that rolled through a little bit ago. 70-mile-an-hour winds were reported in Dodge City. Roby says, thanks for what you do. Posted a few damage photos on your Discord. Things are really bad for my family currently. But I know there's always someone who has it worse on that. Oh, sounds good, Roby. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. And but yeah, I'll look at that whenever I get off the stream here. Because I don't have my Discord up right now. All right, let's do a quick little update here. Well, I got two radars open there. Whoops. There we go. Check a look at Springfield. So yeah, in Springfield, we still got a couple storms nearby. These storms, though, are not severe in Springfield. Any hail that'll hurt a car? We got ping pong ball hail up here in northeastern Arkansas. This includes Jonesboro, Cardwell. Let's see here, Holcomb. How long am I planning on streaming till? I have no idea. Just until I can, I guess. I want to be here as long as I possibly can. But like I said, though, the storms, they have weakened a little bit, which is good. Yeah, we're getting closer to heading out towards those, or heading out of those significant areas. So this is our wind threat. We have a 30 sig for winds, 90+ mile-an-hour winds out there. Got a 15 sig for wind. So yeah, once these storms kind of push out of that black netted area roughly, that's whenever winds should be a little weaker, which, like I said, we're already down to 70, still pretty strong. But yeah, like I said, just 70 mile-an-hour winds there. But still pretty strong. It would still definitely be away from windows. I don't think there'll be tornadoes tonight. I wouldn't say it wouldn't 100%. Like I said, there's a low chance. You know, it's not super likely, but they can't be ruled out though. That I'll tell you. Brentwood, Tennessee, going to get any? I don't think. Tennessee's not in the risk today. Except if you're in northwestern Tennessee, a little marginal. No tornadoes though, just gusty winds maybe. But even then, it's low probability. Let's see here. 80+ mile an hour winds still coming to Greensburg. Y'all be in shelter. Well, the no, there's not anything 80+ right now. These are all 70. The ones that are out there in southwest Kansas right now. They actually just added another severe warning for Greensburg, out there by Pratt, and let's see here, Medicine Lounge, Lake City, Sun City, Elm Mills, Sawyer. Let's see here, Margot says thank you, no problem. You are welcome, my friend. So yeah, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out there for that. Let's see here. Oh shoot, my camera. Oh, there goes my camera. Haven't had that happen in a little bit. Camera just kind of died on me. Let's see here. I'll get that fixed here in a minute, y'all. Let's hop back over here towards Springfield. So east of Springfield got a handful of warnings. One out there by, let's see, Upton and Houston, Kabul as well. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning here in effect for Quarter Hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. South of that, we got another one for Quarter Hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts towards Gainesville. Let's see here, out there by Squires and Smollett, I think it is, Smollett. See, I've had tons of 80 on radar and velocity. Well, Dylan, radar estimated is not always approximate. So, know that. Let's see here. Will Topeka be expecting tornadoes? Topeka, Kansas. I don't think. Like I said, today's tornado threat's pretty low. Which, like I said, 2% out there. So, for Topeka, I don't think that includes Topeka. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, there's really no concern for tornadoes out there in Topeka. The odds of you getting a tornado is extremely low. Very, very low. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about naders. Yeah, the main thing I'd look out for, guys, for today is just a lot of those winds. I think a lot of the hail threat as well kind of died down quite a bit. But yeah, I think a lot of the problem here just kind of remains to be a bit of an issue with those damaging wind gusts. But like I said, y'all, heads up towards Wichita. Wichita not right now under any danger, of course, but this set of storms is heading towards Wichita, so we will need to keep an eye on it for the next little bit. Like I said, it's probably going to be at least another 2 hours or so by the time we get to Wichita. So it's going to be pretty early storms, pretty early in the morning. So honestly, I would recommend, like I said, making sure you have a way to receive warnings if you're out there in Wichita. Because, like I said, there could be some really strong winds that you might need to take action for. The good news, like I was saying, though, is the winds are going to be a little bit weaker. So they're not expected to be as strong, per se, as they are, as they were here in southwestern Kansas. But, yeah, we're kind of rolling into south-central Kansas right now. Let's do a little bit of an update up here in Missouri. See what we got going on out there. Also, I'm going to see if I can fix my camera here. Camera having issues again. I think it's a faulty cable, maybe. There we go. We're good. We back up and running. But yeah, so like I said, we got Jonesboro in a warning still. Jonesboro, we got Kennett. Let's see here, Piggott, Campbell, Rector, Paragood. You guys are in a warning there. This one's for ping pong ball, hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. What's up, Austin? Hope you're doing good, man. Crazy, no one's ignoring you? Yeah, I ain't ignoring anybody in the chat. It's just I got a job to do. I got a lot of stuff to keep up with. I try to get to the chat as much as I can. Let's see, Greensburg is surrounded by warnings. Let's see, where's Greensburg? What? Yeah, you know what? Let's hop back up here. Oh yeah, Greensburg. Yeah, they're actually getting ready to get hit here. Out there in Greensburg here. Let me hop back to Dodge City. I think that's our best radar option right now. Oh yeah, Greensburg's right up on that right now. Wow. Still some pretty nasty velocities on that, I'll tell you that though. So we'll definitely need to keep an eye on it. It's still definitely capable of producing some strong winds. Mark, dude! Man coming in with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Saying late for you, enough said. Mark, you didn't have to do that, dude. I appreciate it. That is very, very sweet of you, dude. Appreciate it, Mark. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Do I think a slight risk for Wednesday is going to be involved? Like I said, yeah, Wednesday we need to keep an eye out there for North and South Dakota. Because they did add that 15% there for Wednesday. We'll be covering that too. You know, I will be live to help you guys out there. You know, across like I was saying, across the Dakotas and western Minnesota and a little sliver of north central Nebraska. See, Kansas traffic cam. I do have Kansas traffic cams. I don't know if they're live feed or not. I think I can get some cameras for you guys though. Let's see here. Let me see what I can do for y'all. Okay, here we go. If it'll work. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some cameras up for y'all. Here we go. Ah, there we go. We got them. Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, for some reason, I didn't think Kansas cameras were that good. Let's try a different one. Let me try one a little more to the east here. Yeah, some of these are still cams. Okay, we'll keep it on that one for now. Let's see. Those winds are just wow. Yeah, they're pretty strong winds out there. Yeah, like I said, we actually reported today. I think the highest winds that was reported was 100 miles an hour. That's the highest I've seen today. Was 100. I could be wrong on that. It could have been a little higher in some areas, but that was in eastern Colorado, where I did see 100-mile-an-hour winds out there. We've had a couple 93-mile-an-hour winds. We had 2 93 ones out there. Yeah, 2 93 ones out there a little bit ago, up in western Kansas. And we've had a couple 80s, a couple 70s, a lot of 60s. So the winds have been pretty nasty today. The good news is it's already out of Dodge City. Dodge City, you guys are good at this point. Still got that flash flood warning in effect, though. So Dodge City, just, you know, if you're in a flood-prone area in Dodge City, you need to keep an eye on it. Let's see. I do got some Missouri cams, too. There we go. So, if we need to look at Missouri cams, we'll look at them. Let me actually hop back over to Missouri for a minute. I keep on making both of these radar. I have two radar tabs open, and I keep on moving the one so it's away from here. I got Springfield cams, y'all. This one's not very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that cam for now. Let me pull up Missouri. These ones are a lot better. Anyways, maybe that. Here, I'll tell you what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna open up our 2-cam display. Where's Missouri? Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna open up 2 cams here. So we got some storms south of Springfield. So let's try some South Springfield cameras. Traffic cameras. Maybe one of these guys. That's a nice cam. It's looking straight at the ground. A little fuzzy, but we'll keep that one for now. Yeah, we'll swap them out every now and then. That way we can get fresh new looks. All right, let's hop on back over here to our Kansas storms. Yeah, there's not as many good ones in Kansas. Nope, nothing bad in Tennessee, my friend. We do got a little marginal, though, up in northwestern Tennessee, but I personally don't think we're going to see much activity out there. Let's see. Yeah, and tornado probs got today, guys, 2%. 2%. Low end tornado probability today. So, like I said, don't need to freak out about naders. The main thing... Oh, did SPC... Oh, there we go. The main thing we got to watch out there for, I think, at this point is winds. Yeah, the significant hail threat's basically already done with. Significant wind threats getting there. I think once these storms moves through that sig wind threat, that's probably when we're going to cut it a stream when they get to that point, which is still going to be a little bit, I think. Yeah, at least another hour or two. Because that black line there y'all see, that is where that sig wind threat ends. So that's pretty much the region where we are expecting winds to be like 70 plus. But it already looks like those storms are kind of weakening a bit, which is good news. Let's see here. Yeah, hopping back over to Springfield. Once again, Springfield, Missouri, if you guys are in a flood-prone area here, like I said, just make sure you guys are, aware of that going on there overall. Because, like I said, we have ourselves a bit of flooding out in that Springfield area. Oh, there goes my camera again. Lovely. All right, y'all. We're gonna turn off the cam, keep it off there for a little bit, since it's acting up a bit. I'm gonna buy a new wire on Amazon. Hey, Mark, that donation that you gave me, I know exactly where that's going. That's going straight to a new wire for my camera. The end on it's a little bent anyway, so I feel like it's a loose connection. I'm always having problems with my darn cameras. Let's see here. I think they just canceled that back warning a little bit ago. The one for Ashland in southwestern Kansas. For Buckland, let's see, Ford, let's see, Offerly, I think it is, Offerly. They did cancel that warning. That's no longer in effect there. We still got that severe warning in effect, though, for Sawyer, Sun City, Coldwater. Let's see here. Haviland, I think it is. Greensburg, Maxville. So we'll definitely still want to keep an eye out there for those out there. Let's see. Luca, Preston, Stafford, Byers, Maxville. 70-mile-an-hour winds still possible on that storm there. So definitely some strong winds. Penny-size hail. Like I was saying, penny-size hail is not anything concerning per se. The main thing we got to watch out there for is those winds. like I said, once that line of storms went through like Dodge City and Mineola in southwestern Kansas, we did get reports of 67 to 70 mile an hour winds out there. So definitely still some strong winds. Oh, we got reports of damage out there in Lincolnville with that one severe warning out there. This is for wind damage, trees operated / snap. It was an MPing report that they based a spotter report off of. Let's see here. You know what, y'all? We're gonna pop up the models real quickly because we have that new 04 Zulu HRRR run coming through. Okay, so it shows like Wichita getting impacted here right around 07 Zulu still. Yeah, so it'll probably be like, what, 2? Yeah, right around 2 a.m. is when I'd expect those storms to be near Wichita. We shall see. Let's see here. Check velocity. Okay, yeah, let's do a velocity check here. Haven't done one of those in a minute, so. Hop over to Dodge City. Yeah, we got some really strong velocity still in that line that's rolling through. Yeah, radar's definitely really picking up on some really strong winds in that line there. Rotation-wise, I don't see any rotation really. So I don't see any tornado problems right now, which is good. Like I said, y'all, I mean, even if we did get tornadoes today, more than likely they would be lower in more like weak, brief tornadoes more than likely. I love I love how these storms are like doing a 90-degree angle. Y'all see that? It's just it's doing like a crowbar or something. Literally just like a 90-degree angle there. See. All right, we're gonna hop back over here to Missouri. Take a look back at Missouri. So yeah, we got a couple severes. Actually, got a new severe. Oh, is that a hook there? No velocities on it though. Yeah, I got a new severe warning here southwest of Springfield, out there by Mount Vernon, Hoburg, Scott City. Let's see here, Verona, Aurora. We have Marionville, Crane, and Hurley. Also Billings, see your Cleaver, and Chesapeake, directly southwest of Springfield, Missouri. This is for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter hail. So we'll watch out for that. Also, oh, new warning just got issued for Mountain Home. That's interesting. Up here in extreme north central Arkansas, we got a severe warning out there for Mountain Home, Gassville. Let's see here, Oakland, Norfolk. Let's see here, Yellville, Henderson. So heads up to you guys out there. 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Hopping over to Tennessee, we actually got that storm up in, yeah, so like I was saying, we do have a marginal up in northwestern Tennessee here. So, let's see. Yeah, we do got like a kind of a little line of storms rolling in here into western Tennessee. Let's see here. We have Hornbrake, Tiptonville, got Stelly, Reeves, my bad. Hornersville. This is actually a tri-state area, believe it or not. This is Missouri right here. This is Arkansas, and this is Tennessee. So it's, you know, right between those areas there. But yeah, this guy right here, it's moving into western portions of Tennessee right now. Moving southeast at 40. This has ping pong ball hail on it, though. Yeah, ping pong ball hail. So we'll definitely watch out for that. 60 mile an hour wind gusts, so Could be some decent hail on those guys, so we'll watch out for them. Actually, just got a report of, speaking of hail, just got a hail report up there in west of Emporia in southeastern Kansas. Just got a quarter-size hail report out there. And southwestern, kind of south, I guess at this point, it's kind of like south-central Kansas. Still got that big severe warning out there towards Greensburg, Collison, which also includes Luca, Sawyer, Sun City areas. Yeah, this one's in effect here for 70-mile-an-hour winds and penny hail. So, like I said, penny hail is not really a problem. Not too much of an issue. It wouldn't feel good hitting you at 70 miles an hour. So, definitely want to be inside. Honestly, be away from windows too. You know, with winds that strong. Like I said, we have been seeing a pretty decent sustaining of weakening with this storm here, which is obviously great news. But we still have that hatch risk. We still have that significant threat for the next, at least the next couple of hours, at least the next 1 or 2 hours or so. Yeah, I mean, if we look at the velocity here, you can actually still see that there's some really strong winds on that leading edge there, still ongoing. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. What's going on here? Whoa, hold on a minute. There might be some rotation trying to pop up here between Croft, Coates, and Sun City and south central Kansas. That, to me, looks like some broad rotation. Okay, so y'all, we are going to have to keep an eye on this. Reflectivity also does show maybe some signs of a hook echo. That is very interesting. Let's see here, south of people are saying there's another one south of Springfield. Let's take a look at Springfield real quickly. Do got a couple severes out there. So let's take a look at that. We got Mount Vernon. There's a little bit of a... Yeah, very much velocities on that. There's a bit of a hook right here, a little bit of a tail, but there's really not many velocities to mention there. I don't see anything alarming right now near Springfield, other than the flooding that we have ongoing near Springfield right now. I'm a little more concerned for Kansas, though, for that area. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that one for a little bit. Let's see here. But yeah, the storms are definitely well out of Dodge City there, y'all. So that's good news. So you guys in Dodge City, honestly, after this, you should be good. There might be, there might be an isolated storm still possible near some of these regions because we do got some showers to the west. But the severity of these storms has gone down drastically. So I don't see there being any more of an issue for severe weather in this area, really. I think a lot of this region here is done with. Let's see here. When's the new SPC outlook here? Take a look at the new day one. We should get a new outlook here. Pretty soon, actually. Okay. So we're going to get a new outlook, new day one convective outlook. That'll come out in about a little less than 30 minutes from now. So we'll look at that. I think Courtney went to bed. Mark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. She was here earlier. She had off. She went off though. All right, let's see here. Take a look at that severe warning up in kind of east central, kind of eastern portions of Kansas. We do got a warning in a place out there towards Marion. Let's see, we're gonna pull up another camera for you guys. Oh, would you look at that? Two of the same camera. Show one of these guys. There we go. But yeah, so we got a warning out there by Marion, Kansas. Let's see here. We have Tampa, not Florida, Tampa, Kansas. Heimer. We have, let's see, Cottonwood Falls. Yeah, we've actually had reports of damage reported out of that one. Wind damage, also reports of quarter hail too. Let's see here. Hi from Great Bend. Anyone know if anything to worry about? Seems like most will be south of us, but we're having rain, thunder, and lightning. Not a whole lot of wind at the moment. Let me look. I can do that for you. Great. There's a couple of storms near you. The good news is that you are not in, you are not in any current warning, which is good. So there's no immediate danger for your area right now, so that's good. Definitely good. So when it comes to it, right now you're not under any problems. I would recommend being away from windows, though. There is a bit of lightning with this. You don't want to be near windows during lightning. Could be a little gusty too, of course, with that rolling through. But honestly, considering you're not in a severe warning right now, your chances of getting severe weather tonight are indeed lowering. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that storm there for a little bit. See what's going to go on there. Let's hop on back over here to Tennessee for a minute, y'all. Gonna look at that little line rolling into western Tennessee. So we got a bit of a line. We got a warning for tri-state here of Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas. So for Arkansas, this includes, let's see here, Osceola, Luxora, Victoria, Manila, Leachville, I have no idea, Monett, maybe? We have Dell, let's see, Blytheville, Armorel. Some of these are a little difficult. Southeastern Missouri, which this does include, like Reeves, Hornersville, Denton, Gobbler, Deering, Bragg City, Pascola. Let's see here, Wardell. Yeah, you guys are in a warning there too. And then it moves into western Tennessee, which in the warning for Tennessee is like Lenox, Bogota. We have Ridgely. We have Winburg. Also, we have Tiptonville, Sandburg, and Hornbeak. So you guys are... Sorry, Hornbeak, not Hornbeak. You guys are in a warning there. Yeah, this one's still warned for ping pong ball hail, though. 1.5 inch hail. Also 60-mile-an-hour winds there, too. And believe it or not, we actually just got a report. I just now seen this. We got reports, not severe hail, but penny hail. 0.75 inch hail was reported from the public a little bit ago. Which, like I said, it's not considered severe hail. So 0.75 inches, there's 3/4 of an inch. To be classified as, hail that's considered severe, it needs to be quarter size and larger. Okay, so we're talking 0.75 inches right now. So, let's see here. We're going to hop on back over here towards Springfield for a minute. Yeah, we got a handful of warnings. We actually got a new warning, relatively new warning, for extreme north central Arkansas, right near the border between Arkansas and Missouri. This includes Mountain Home, Arkansas, Henderson, Clark Ridge, Oakland, Peel, Yellville, Summit, Norfolk. Let's see here, Briarcliff. You guys are in a warning here. Storm has not really rolled its way in your region yet, but it's doing so now. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah, just some gusty winds up to 60 possible. I got a warning to your southwest of Springfield. It's got a bit of a hook on it, though. Very interesting. There's not much velocities to it, so right now I'm not too concerned with that storm, but it's got an interesting shape. Kinematics, or simply winds, throughout the atmosphere don't really support anything big for tornadic activity. We do have ourselves a 2% risk for a couple isolated tornadoes, but I ain't worried about tornadic activity tonight, to be honest with you guys. Even if we did, like I said, it would likely be low-end, weaker tornadoes, probably brief tornadoes, meaning they don't last long. They're not expected to be anything long-tracked or anything like that. So that's good news. But yeah, we do got a warning southwest of Springfield for Aurora, for Verona, for Verona, my bad. Marionville, we got Hurley, Elsay, I think it is, Elsay, Billings, Chesapeake, and Mount Vernon, and Hoburg. This one's in effect here for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. And then, of course, we hop back to Kansas. Yeah, Kansas is where all the magic's at right now, at least with that one storm we have. Directly west of Wichita. Once again, Wichita is going to be impacted within the next 2 hours or so. So just a bit of a heads up for Wichita area. But we do got ourselves a severe warning in place for Greensburg, towards Wilmore, Coldwater, Sun City, Sawyer, Collison, Pratt, Luca, and Byers. This one's in effect for 60-mile-per-hour winds. They actually did just downgrade it, so that's good news. We're down to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny hail now. It's a lot better than when we started this live stream. It was at 90, so now we're down to 60, which is a lot better. I am definitely very, very thankful that those winds have dropped a bit. And honestly, you guys, I think a lot of the threat here is mostly over. So I'm going to plan to head off here in about 20 minutes. So I think we're going to call it a stream at 2 o'clock a.m., which Eastern, so 1 o'clock Central. I don't think there's going to be needing much more coverage after this. We're basically just going to wait for that new day one outlook to come out, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a slight risk whenever that new outlook comes out, and I think they're going to remove that enhanced. Bottom line, I feel like we've already seen a lot of our worst activity for today. Like I said, there's still going to be a little bit of severe weather overnight, but I think a lot of the worst of today's activity is pretty much done, which I'm definitely happy for. I'm sure you guys are as well. Severe weather is not the best. Not the best. Let's see here. What about Salina, Kansas? Let's see here. Salina, Kansas. Okay, so you are in the risk, regarding severe weather for tonight. Let's see here. But yeah, you're not in any concerns of any severe. You're not in any warnings right now per se. So currently, there's no problem. There's no hazard for you. Honestly, I think you're going to be pretty good. I think a lot of the storms are going to pass mostly to your south. But yeah, I think you'll be relatively fine. Let's see here. We had a little bit of dime-sized hail in northwest Arkansas. Storm in north central Arkansas at a moment of good rotation. Yeah, kind of like the one we were watching. Let's actually take a look at that again. Let's see. I feel like a lot of that's have diminished. Let's see. Okay, so let me hop. It'll let me hop over to that radar. There we go. Yeah, let's take a look at that radar. We'll take a look for that area again. I think it's faded out a bit since then. Yeah, there it is right there. I mean, it's doing something. Yeah, honestly, it's not that concerning anymore to me, to be honest. I mean, yeah, the main problem here with that storm is still going to be straight line winds. Right now, so once again, y'all, this is south central Kansas we're talking about here. Let's see. Andy, thank you for subscribing. See, Tylen, I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. I know I did because I said two of those, so I'm sorry. Thank you guys for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. If you guys haven't already, consider subscribing, leaving a like. It'll be greatly appreciated, y'all. It'll help spread that word out there. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support. But yeah, like I was saying, though, is that storm, they actually have it down to 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts now, penny hail. So out there by Sun City, Lake City, Coates, Pratt, Byers, you guys are right on the edge of that storm right now. This also includes Sawyer, Cario. We have Natrona. We also have Preston, Luca, Stafford, and Isabel. You guys are in that warning there. Once again, for 60-mile-an-hour winds and penny-sized hail overall. Let's see. Harley says, how is North and Central Arkansas looking overnight? Anybody can answer. I was mentioning it. Just hopped on. Sounds good, Harley. So North and Central Arkansas, we are going to see the potential for maybe a couple of, more specifically Northern Arkansas. There's going to be a potential for maybe a couple strong to maybe a severe storm or two. Right now, they actually did just cancel a warning that was out there near Mountain Home, believe it or not. That is no longer in effect. So we are going to get some storms up here in northern Arkansas, but we are not expecting, like I said, I'm personally not expecting that much severe activity up here. But, yeah, again, there is a risk for severe weather according to the Storm Prediction Center. So we will keep an eye on it, for at least a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna head off here in about 15 minutes, guys, because, like I said, I think a lot of the threat is boiled down, which is good. I think we've lost a lot of our, I think we've already been through a lot of our risk here today. But yeah, there's still gonna be severe weather going on overnight, but I think it's gonna be more lower end. Yeah, I think we're gonna head off around 2. I do want to see that new outlook, the new day one outlook before I head off, though. No, we can mention that. But yeah, that'll be in about 15 minutes, guys. So just want to let y'all know. Let's see here. I think that line's going to hold as it goes to Memphis. Honestly, I don't think Memphis is going to be impacted too much by it. Considering that this thing's moving southeast, you'll be lucky if you get that tail that's kind of breaking up right now. Personally, I don't think Memphis is going to see anything concerning. I think Memphis is good. They did actually just update, or they did actually add a new warning, though, for Tennessee. I just now realized. For Covington, let's see here, Union City, Martin, and Dyersburg. They did downgrade it, though. The hail. It was at ping pong ball hail 1.5 inches in diameter. It is now down to quarter size, or 1 inch in diameter hail. Also, like I said, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So it's still capable of some gusty winds, but maybe some small hail. But yeah, honestly, pretty good. Also, they did just cancel all those other warnings except for that one we have up here in Kansas. We still got 44 minutes on that big warning up here in Kansas, but other than that, that's the only warning we have. They canceled the one near Emporia earlier. They did cancel that one. That's no longer in effect. And like I said, they did downgrade that one severe warning now down to 60. Like I said, when we started the live stream, we were talking like 90+ mile-an-hour winds here. So it's definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement. And like I was saying, that black circle you see here, that is our significant wind threat. That's basically where we are seeing the potential for damaging winds, basically 80+ potentially. And, you can see where the storm's at here, and these storms are moving eastward. We're on the right-hand side of that risk overall. And considering, current observation with what these storms are doing right now, and capable of only 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts compared to that, 90 and 80 earlier, it's safe to say that, yes, we have weakened a lot with these storms here. So that's certainly some good news. But yeah, like I said, we'll just have to, still keep an eye on it for a few more minutes. There is going to be some more severe weather happening overnight. It's not going to end, right now. But it'll probably go on for at least another 4 hours or so. I don't think we're going to need coverage for that long. I think, like I said, at 2 o'clock a.m., 1 o'clock Central, I think that's when we're going to call it here in about 12 minutes or so. But I'm going to wait, though, for the SPC outlook to come out so we can look at the new outlook, because it's coming out in 12 minutes or so. So whenever that new Day 1 outlook comes out and we talk about it, then we're going to roll off here, okay? Just want to go ahead and let you all know before I just, randomly get off. It's just like, yeah. Want to go ahead and give you guys a bit of a heads up there. But yeah, in about, I'd say nearly 15 minutes or so, we'll head off here, and we'll conclude this coverage. Anyways, hopping back. Oh, actually, look at that. We got reports of, I don't know if I already mentioned this. I feel like I might have, actually. But yeah, out of that storm, that one severe warning we have out there in Kansas, only one that's left, east of Dodge City, the one for Coates and Pratt, Luca, Collison. We actually had reports of 63-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there by Greensburg. That was actually just reported here. Let's see, this was at 5:10 UTC, so it's now 5:49, so this was 39 minutes ago. So it's not that long ago. It's relatively fresh. As that line was rolling through that region, yes, we did get reports of 63 mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see, 60 to 65 mile-per-hour winds was reported from an emergency manager. I don't know if they read that via anemometer or if they estimated, which obviously there's a big difference. If you actually have a piece of equipment that measures the winds, that's going to be more exact. Yeah, a lot better than you just sticking your finger in the air and being like, oh yeah, it's 63. It's a little hard to do that. So, but yeah, like I said, 63 mile-an-hour winds. I don't know how they got that reading, but that was reported near Greensburg. So that's the info we got with that latest report with that storm. But yeah, once again, though, it is much better, though, than it was comparing to how it was, just when we started, like 2 hours ago. Things have definitely improved a lot since then, in which, I'm definitely happy to say that. Okay, so let me see here. I'm going to pull up the SPC's page. So yeah, here's our current outlook. Once again, we have an enhanced risk. Once again, the storms are right on the eastern side of the enhanced risk. So I think that new Day 1 outlook's probably going to drop that enhanced, I'm thinking. I think a lot of today's risk is done with. Just while I can, we do have ourselves a marginal here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to turn back on my camera again. This will be a bit of a face reveal to the new people here. Anyways, but yeah, so like I said, we do got ourselves a marginal tomorrow here for Sunday, which we got to watch out there for maybe a bit of severe weather. all the way from the Carolinas, actually. This is a level 1 threat, nothing too big. But, I mean, it's a big marginal, but it's a lower threat. All the way there from the Carolinas going all the way towards, like New Mexico and even like, not Wyoming. Well, Wyoming too, actually, but Colorado. Also including like Idaho and portions of Montana, even a little sliver of Nevada included in that marginal for tomorrow. A tornado probability, we're not expecting tornadoes tomorrow. Mostly just wind and hail threat for tomorrow. I don't think we're going to need coverage, honestly, tomorrow, guys. I think we're going to be pretty good. I don't think we're going to need any coverage. I'll probably do a live stream, though, anyways, just for like a weather update live stream like we typically do when there's nothing crazy going on. The next big thing I really want to watch out for, well, first of all, Monday, we got a couple little areas of severe weather possible. Nothing big for Monday as of now. But yeah, look at this for Wednesday. So this upcoming Wednesday here, we got ourselves a 15% risk. So a pretty good shot for severe weather out there in between the Dakotas, towards like the kind of, central and eastern side of the Dakotas. Also like western Minnesota and like north central Nebraska. We do got ourselves a pretty decent risk regarding severe weather. So we'll have to watch out there for that. Regarding Wednesday, there's no breakdown on the probabilities right now. Like I said, given tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, there's no breakdown as of right now. So, but whenever we learn more about that, we'll talk more about it and stuff like that. What's up, Lisa? Saying Bowling Green, Kentucky. I think Bowling Green's good. I don't think we have a risk out there today. Yep, we do not. So Bowling Green's not in any of the convective risks. So if we hop back to day one outlook, yep, Bowling Green's not included, not even in the marginal. So you are good, my friend. Nothing going on out there. Yeah, basically where you have the dark green, that's our level 1 threat. Level 2 is across the yellow. Level 3 is across the orange. But you can see here now that enhanced risk, which kind of hard to tell, our level 3 threat is right here. And our storm is right on the edge of that level 3 threat, plus it's significantly weakened. So I think the enhanced risk is pretty much no longer valid at this point. But, yeah, no, you're good. Up there in Bowling Green, I think we're pretty good. Let's see here. Dyersburg, Tennessee still has a good rolling storm with some high winds and hail about dime size. So, yeah, we did get an extension warning not long ago up there in just north of Memphis. This storm is unlikely to cause any problems for Memphis. But when it comes to it, though, we do got a warning for quarter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. They did downgrade it, actually. It was at ping pong ball hail a little bit ago. It's now down to quarter hail. So it went from 1.5 inches in diameter now down to 1 inch in diameter. And the winds are still the same, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Savannah says, thanks. You're very welcome. No problem. Let's see here. Mount Holmes storm had a little bit of rotation, maybe one scan, but it's gotten weaker. Yeah, no, honestly, not much of a problem right now. Like I was saying, guys, I mean, while we do have a small tornado threat, the odds of us getting tornadoes is pretty low. And like I said, even if we did, it's unlikely it's going to be anything significant. It's probably going to be lower in scale, and honestly, it's probably it's going to be probably pretty weak overall, and probably pretty brief as well. So that is definitely good news to hear. But we'll see what that new outlook comes out. Yeah, we got a new outlook coming out here in about 6 minutes. Our new day one outlook should be coming out here pretty soon. Let's see here. Let's see, Jesse coming in with a $5 Venmo donation. Thank you so much, Jesse. I appreciate that. I actually got that notification like 3 minutes ago. I'm so sorry I didn't get to it sooner. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for the support, guys. Once again, all of your support is much appreciated. And like I said, whatever donations we get helps keep me alive and also helps keep our programs alive and our channel alive. So for the people who have donated to us, thank you so much. So Jesse, as well as Mark, thank you guys for your kind support. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Before I head off here, I'll go ahead and give a big thank you to our donators. As we also, let's see, we also did have ourselves Servant as well, coming with that $2 donation earlier. Thank you, man. I really appreciate y'all's support. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Let's see here. Do I think they might cancel Bonnaroo because of the rain? I have no idea what that is, my friend. Let's see here. Hello from, Cantonese in China. Wow. hello from the States. Hope you're doing good, my friend. I don't think I've ever recalled anybody from China that's mentioned it in chat before. So hello from the States. Hope you're doing good, my friend. From literally the other side of the world. It's crazy. All right, let's do a little update here, y'all, up in western Tennessee. So like I said, we got ourselves a severe warning. This is out there for quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. Like I said, nothing super crazy. Just stay away from windows. Stay indoors, away from windows, and you should be pretty good. Honestly, yeah, things are looking not super crazy out there. Take a look at Springfield. We got a warning just southwest of Springfield, Missouri, in southwestern Missouri. Same thing, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there by Marionville, Hurley, and Crane. Also Billings included. 18 minutes left on that warning there, not too much longer. And they did update that one warning that we have up in south central Kansas. This one's for Pratt, for Lake City, Elm Mills, Sawyer, Coates, Luca, Maxville, and Stafford. This one's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 0.75-inch hail. So we are seeing penny hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So that is that. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better than the 90-mile-an-hour winds we've had before. Just definitely a lot better. We did have 90, like I said earlier, guys, if you're just tuning in here, you didn't hear about it. Earlier in eastern Colorado, we reported over 100-mile-an-hour winds. Western Kansas had 2 reports in this live stream earlier, way back in the live stream. We had 2 reports of 93 mile per hour winds. So we have, definitely seen some pretty nasty winds, and it's safe to say these were the storms that did it, actually. They're down to 60 now, which is borderline severe, which is good. Let's see here. It is, okay. So, Monet, how do you say that? Is it, I've always, ever since I did weather coverage, I've always had a problem saying that name. Is it Platte? Plate? Platte? I have no clue. Can you all help me on that one? Platte. Platte. Plate. Platte? I have no idea. Anyways, let me copy that. Let's see. Maybe that'll, here we go, Missouri. I'm guessing this is Missouri. This is where it took me. Okay, so north of Kansas City. Yeah, I think you're good. I think you're mostly good. A lot of the convection, a lot of the storms are to the south. So I think we are, I think we're doing pretty good. I think we are good. Let's see here. What's up, Dogman? Hope you're doing good, dude. Glad to have you here. Holy cow, dude! Dogman is a Cat 5 hurricane member for 3 months. Dude, Dogman, thank you so much, dude. That is freaking awesome. That is greatly appreciated, dude. Holy cow. Big shout out goes to you, Dogman. Thank you so much, dude, for the support. You are amazing. Like I said, any little bit helps, guys. Seriously, Dogman, thank you for the big time support, my friend. You are amazing. That is so sweet of you, dude. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, dude. Big shout out goes to you, Dogman. Let's take a look see if we have the day one outlook out yet. I don't think we do. Let's see here. So yeah, 06 Zulu is when it's coming out. It's 0559 Zulu. So it's due any minute now. So yeah, like I said, after this new outlook, like I said, we are gonna head off here after this. Let's see. It sounds like Platt, as in splat. So Platt. Platt? Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Finally, I slept for a bit when I went to an amusement park. I passed out. Nice. Nice. Hope you had fun, my friend. Let's see here. Yeah, so we don't have any updates yet. So I'll let you all know whenever we do get that update. Actually, I have a way to receive it too on Twitter. So I'll get notifications whenever it does come out, and I'll let you all know what the new outlook is. Like I said, though, I do think they're going to get rid of that enhanced risk. I don't think that's no longer needed because, first of all, storms have weakened drastically. We're down to low-end severe now. We were in upper-end severe. We went from high-end severe, like 100-mile-an-hour winds, to now low-end severe, like 60-mile-an-hour winds. So we have dropped a lot of strength, which is good. Now, and also, like I was saying, yeah, the storms have pretty much rolled out of that enhanced risk. It's hard to tell, but the edge of that level 3, that enhanced risk, is right here. So, and you can see the storms have pretty much already almost moved out completely. Almost. Or they're doing it right now, which is good. Here we go. Oh, wait, this is day 2 outlook here. Hold on a minute. Day 2 outlook is slight risk, actually. Here, I'll show you all this. They actually added a slight risk here for tomorrow in western South Dakota and northwestern portions. Oh, there's the day 1 outlook. So northwestern Nebraska. Let me see what that new day 1 was. Yes, sir, dude. We are now down to a marginal risk here. We no longer have that enhanced risk. We are good, my friends. We actually dropped the slight risk, it looks like, even. Heck yeah, man. I am glad to hear that, y'all. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, you guys. Well, I think we're good. Like I said, we dropped the slight, it looks like. We've dropped the enhanced. We are now down to the marginal for today. I think we're good. Like I said, the models, not the models, the current observations with radar shows these storms weakening too. We're down to 60 mile an hour winds on all these storms here. Nothing greater than quarter size hail either. We're down to marginalized severe weather, which, like I said, I don't think it's going to need any more coverage for the night. So I think that's going to wrap it up. A little over 2 hours of coverage tonight. Not too bad. I'm just happy to be here with y'all. Let me go ahead and go over our donators before I head off here, just to say a big thank you to our donators and our supporters. So Catman, Category 1 member, for 10 months, dude. Thank you so much, dude. At the beginning of the live stream, Catman renewed his membership. Thank you so much, Catman. You are awesome. Big shout out goes to Servant for the $2 super chat, man. Thank you so much, Servant. You are the best. Mark, thank you, dude, for the $20 super chat earlier. You are awesome. Greatly appreciated. And lastly, we had Dogman here with the Cat 5 membership for 3 months, dude. Wow, that is unbelievable. So huge shout out goes to you guys. Once again, Catman, Servant, Mark, and Dogman. Thank you guys. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. We had Dogman and Catman. That's weird. Anyways, Catman, Dogman, Mark, and Servant, thank you guys. Greatly appreciated. You guys are awesome. Like I said, any little bit helps, keeps us, everything running. These programs aren't free, unfortunately, so it helps keep those programs up and running, helps keep me up and running. Greatly appreciated, you guys. So thank you all so much for your support. Like I said, if you guys did want to support, we do have our information in the description if you guys want to check it out. We got merchandise. We got some cool stuff down there. Let's see. We have our Cashapp, our Venmo, the super chat option. Like I said, if you guys want to. I'm not telling you to donate. Never will I ever ask for money. But if you want to, that's where it's at. Let's see here. Also, yeah, if you guys haven't already, consider subscribing, leaving a like on your way out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Just popping up to say hi. Thanks for the weather coverage. God bless. All right, see you later, Overbrell. Oh, hello. Hope you're doing good, man. And I'll catch you later on in the next one. Like I said, yeah, we're heading off here now. We've been live for a little over 2 hours. And plus, like I said, they did just get rid of that enhanced risk. So we're now down to marginalized severe weather right now. So we're doing pretty good. But alrighty, everybody. Thank you all for joining. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Once again, one last thank you to Catman, Servant, Mark, and Dogman. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support, y'all. Once again, make sure to check the description. We got some pretty cool stuff down there, including a lot of merch. I'm actually going to change up the merch here soon, so this will be the last time for you guys to grab the merch that's currently on the page, because the next time, or here pretty soon, probably even tonight, I might change up the merch stuff. So we'll see, either tonight or tomorrow morning. So, alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Severe weather will continue on for the next little bit, but honestly, I think a lot of it is it's done for the night. All right, guys. Y'all take care, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. See you later, guys. Thanks for joining.